Hey friends of Future Millionaires, Gregory Pierre-Louis here, the Backpack Entrepreneur. In this video, I want to tell you the truth about Forex market sessions, okay? And the truth is, you've been lied to. Look, do you remember watching the movie Men in Black? Will Smith had this flashy thingy, right? And every time he would pull it out and you looked into that light, he would erase that person's memories and formulate new ones for the benefit of that person, right? He was protecting them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and call on my friend Will because I need his help real quick. And then I'm going to give you some session secrets, okay? Hey, Will. Will, I need your help, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I appreciate that, man. So now we're going to get into it, right? The only thing that's guaranteed in Forex is the high of the day and the low of the day. That's it. Nothing else, all right? I need you to remember that. The only thing that's guaranteed is the high and low of the day, right? So go ahead and get a paper and pen and write these specific times down that I'm going to be giving you because you're going to want to remember them and start studying the charts according to these times to journal and see what happens. And you'll be surprised at what you find, right? This is going to give you a better perspective of how to approach the market. So the daily high and daily low reset is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What does that mean? It means that the market is resetting for the day, right? It means that it had set a high and it had set a low for the day. And by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's going to reset before it starts a new day and sets a new high and sets a new low, right? Because the high and low of the day is guaranteed. Every single day, there's going to be a high and there's going to be a low. This is important information for you to know. But for now, know that the reset time is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you should not be trading. You should not be on the charts doing anything at all other than sitting on your hands, okay? So let's move in to the next session, Asian session, Tokyo session, right? It starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time all the way to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? And the gap time for Asian session is from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead, write that down because you need to remember that, all right? It doesn't matter what you've learned before in the past. What's important is that you know this information right now. Session secrets. So for Asian session, also known as Tokyo session, you have to remember that the gap time is from 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. What does that mean? It means that you shouldn't be trading at that time. You shouldn't be on the charts trying to execute anything because it's a trap, okay? It's a trap. Go ahead and study this stuff. Go ahead and look at your charts and correlate this information and see what happens, right? I promise you, you're going to find some interesting stuff. So let's move into the next session. European session, also known as London session, right? It's from 2:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., right? Listen to what I said. It's from 2:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., right? I know what you've been taught and you've been lied to, right? So London session is from 2:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. and gap time for London session is from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, go ahead and write that stuff down because this is important information. What does that mean? It means that you shouldn't be trading during gap time. You should not be trading at in between 8 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? That is the gap time for European session. So remember what I said? I would suggest correlating this information to your charts, right? Consider it studying, active studying, and journal take some notes on your findings. And again, you'll be surprised at what you find. So let's move into the next session. North American session, also known as the New York session. It's from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And gap time for New York session is from 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you will notice, right, in this 3-session trading system, it kind of just cycles, right, from session to session. And if you understand and know the gap times, you know not to be trying to execute any trades during this time. All right? Gap time is not a time to trade. Gap time is not a time to trade. And for those of you that are trying to understand, hey, what is gap time exactly, right? Well, gap time refers to a changeover period between markets, and this is usually a quiet period, right? Remember, it's like a reset. And gap time represents a period of when one market's office sets up plans with the opening market's office, right? With the opening sessions market's office. And typically, what you'll see is either a dormant period of consolidation or the markets will be moving. And if it is, it's a trap, right? It's a trap. So many times when people think that the market's heading in a particular direction during these times, it's a trap, right? They've just trapped you, and you don't want to be caught up in these traps. So it's important to know these session secrets and apply them as you approach the market before executing any trade. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you found value in this video and it helped to give you some insight on the truth behind Forex market sessions. So that's session secrets for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.